Welcome, guys, to our second predictions for today. And as you guys can see, we won all our matches yesterday. Very, very excited. And today we want to focus on the goal market, right? Both teams to score goal market. It's always a very exciting market where we are able to predict on two teams scoring each other. It's a very profitable market with a lot of profit to be made from it. So we've streamlined and selected 4 fantastic matches for this purpose, and we are very excited about it. I hope you are excited for these matches as much as we are. So without wasting time, let's get into the games. So the very first game for the both teams to score market is from the Champions League, and it's Lazio Feyenoord. Now, why are we predicting that both of these teams will score each other? Now, let's look at Lazio's home form. 5 matches played, and Lazio has scored in every one of their last 5 games. This is impressive. 5 matches played, and they've scored in every one of their last 5 matches. So what this means is that Lazio consistently scores at home, which is a very good thing, and an important metric, especially when you are playing both teams to score. Now let's take a look at Feyenoord. Feyenoord away from home, and as you guys can see, they've scored in every one of their last 5 away matches. So what that means is that this is a team that scores when it plays away from home, and this is a game that they should definitely register a goal when they play away from home. So it's for this reason that we are predicting that Lazio Feyenoord will cumulatively produce both teams to score, and we have a situation where Lazio scores and Feyenoord also scores as well. So that's our prediction for this game. So the next game for this prediction, as you guys can see, is from Europe Champions League, and it's Dortmund versus Newcastle. So what are we predicting, guys? It's the same prediction that both teams will score. And when you look at Dortmund at home, as you guys can see, they've scored in every one of their 3 out of the last 5 games they've been involved in. So the 2 teams they couldn't score was obviously matches against 2 very strong teams, which was AC Milan and Bayern Munich. And it's understandable, right? It's quite understandable. So, but for this game, given their recent goal scoring form and the importance of this game and the fact that they had actually beaten Newcastle in their last match. So what we are predicting is that this match will involve both teams scoring. And let's look at Newcastle. Newcastle has literally scored in every one of their last 4 games. So 4 out of 5 matches, Newcastle has produced a goal. So this is a very important metric, right? Because you need the away team to also be able to score away from home. And as you can see, Newcastle has consistently scored away from home. So it's a brilliant metric, especially when you are playing both teams to score. So it's for this reason that we are saying that Dortmund Newcastle will produce both teams to score without any issues. The next game we have for you guys is from the England League One, and it's Wigan versus Peterborough. Now let's look at Wigan at home. Wigan at home, as you can see, 5 matches and they've scored in every one of their last 5 games. No questions. Peterborough away from home, 5 matches, and as you guys can see, they've scored in every one of their last 5 games away from home. So these are 2 competitive teams that score and concede. They score at home and they score when they play away as well. So there is zero doubt that this fixture will produce both teams to score. And we can also look at their standings. Right? Let's look at their standings to see what this game would mean for Wigan and Peterborough. So Peterborough position 4. They want to fight. They want to break into the top 2 places. They believe they can win the league. So they want to fight so hard. They would like to score a couple of goals and make that happen. And Wigan, position 19. Very close to the relegation places. They would like to grab a couple of goals as well and lift themselves from the relegation place. So it's going to be a very intense game that at the end of the day should see a couple of goals by 90 minutes. And finally, the game we have for you guys here is AC Milan versus PSG. Right, AC Milan versus PSG. So we are both saying that both of these teams will score each other. So you look at AC Milan, their form at home, 5 matches, and AC Milan has, scored in a couple of them. Right, they've scored in a couple of them. But this game is going to be different because AC Milan needs this match. They know they need to score a couple of goals to really put themselves in a position where they can, hopefully qualify for the Champions League group stages. Qualify from the Champions League group stages. So it's going to be a very interesting game. It should be a game that should produce a couple of goals. PSG away from home. PSG has scored in every one except one of their last games. So 4 out of 5 games, PSG has produced goals. And their head-to-head shows that, they've actually produced both teams to score 1 out of 3 times. So it's going to be a very interesting fixture. And given the importance of the game for the teams involved, we are predicting that both teams will score each other outrightly and, with very impressive odds. So that's our prediction for today. We'll analyze 4 matches for both teams to score markets. And we wish you guys the very best. Thank you.